So returning to monthly recurring revenue reporting, it goes beyond simply tracking the total MRR. It involves a comprehensive analysis using various metrics, filtering, segmentation, and considering multi-currency aspects. This deeper dive into MRR reporting helps businesses accurately understand their performance, customer behaviors, and market dynamics. Starting with MRR reporting, some of the primary metrics you want to report on are your growth rate. This measures the percentage increase or decrease in MRR over a specific period. It's crucial for assessing the speed of business growth. 2, churn rate. The percentage of MRR lost from customers who cancel or downgrade their subscription. It's a critical metric for understanding customer retention and satisfaction. 3, expansion rate. This reflects the percentage increase in MRR from existing customers, typically through upsells or cross-sells. 4, average revenue per account, or ARPA. This calculates the average revenue generated per customer. Useful pricing strategy and understanding the value customers bring. Lifetime value. This estimates the total revenue a business can expect from a typical customer throughout their relationship. Customer acquisition cost, the average cost of acquiring a new customer. So comparing CAC to LTV and assessing the sustainability of the business model. For global businesses, multi-currency reporting is essential. Here's why. Accurate revenue tracking. Different currencies can fluctuate significantly. Multi-currency reporting ensures the MRR is accurately tracked and reported in the business's base currency. Global performance analysis. It clearly explains how different regions contribute to the overall MRR, accounting for currency variations. Informed decision-making. By understanding the MRR across all different currencies, businesses can make more informed decisions about pricing, market expansion, and risk management related to currency fluctuations. Filtering and segmentation are vital for a nuanced understanding of monthly recurring revenue. They enable businesses to transform MRR data into meaningful, actionable insights. Some of the primary ways to filter and segment MRR data are customer segmentation, so dividing customers into groups based on plan type, industry, or company size. This helps identify which segments are most profitable or have the highest growth potential. Geographic segmentation, analyzing MRR based on different regions or countries. It's crucial for understanding market penetration and regional performance. Product or service segmentation, separating MRR based on different products or services offered. This aids in determining which offerings are driving growth. Time-based filtering, looking at MRR trends over different time frames, monthly, quarterly, annually. This provides insights into seasonal patterns and long-term trends. I'd like to take a moment to see these metrics in Invoiced. Okay, so back in my Invoiced Sandbox account, I'm going to navigate to my reports page here on the left. And you can see in this section, Invoiced has a number of these reports and metrics we've been talking about, and preset reports that you can just quickly jump straight to see how things are going. So I'll start with my just standard MRR report. And this can be grouped by month, by customer, or by plan. So I'll start with by month first. And this is what we've been talking about. This shows the trend over time. This is January 2023 until now. And I can see my MRR has steadily grown. That's a sign of a healthy business, healthy MRR. Down here, I can just sort of drill in farther to those numbers. I can see my ARPU, my total number of subscribers, any discounts I offer, and then that total MRR calculation. I can run this report again and group by plan. So that's that line item on my subscriptions. So this shows me which plans are selling and which are not, and over time as well. So I can see my tier 1, that's my lowest pricing tier, but my total MRR for that plan is 13K. Currently, I have 4 total subscribers to that plan. I can also see my annual plans. My tier 3 is the highest price for that plan, but it's my lowest, well, second lowest MRR because I only have 1 subscriber on that plan. So these charts where you can jump straight to them, these can help you quickly make business decisions without creating a spreadsheet, doing a bunch of math. It's all just right here for you. Next, I'll jump into my MRR movements report. This is one of my favorites. So similarly, I can group this by month, by customer, or by plan. I'll start just by month. So I can see, this turquoise color, this is new business that came in each month. The lighter columns, those are expansion. And then this lighter red column, this is contraction. And Invoiced calculates these automatically. So since this subscription canceled this month, it's still considered contraction. If more time had passed and they still hadn't reactivated or signed up for a different plan, this would move to the lost category. And Invoiced gathers all that data and creates these reports automatically. And I can see really drill into each month, like when did all of this happen? I can see, this contraction just now in February. And then over time, I can see my new business here in this column. So let's run this again by customer. When I group by customer, I can see exactly which customer downgraded. So in my contraction column, it's here. It's my Bluth's original frozen banana stand. They canceled their subscription and they haven't reactivated yet. But it's like I said, since it was recently, it's still in the contraction column rather than lost. So this helps you really drill in. If from here I could assuming you have a support ticketing system, you could go find this customer support tickets, figure out what went wrong. You could talk to your sales team, talk to other departments, find out why did this happen. And if it's at a larger scale, if I had a lot more contraction, you could use other reports, other methods to figure out why is this happening, what trends are driving this. And finally, I'll group this by plan as well. So this can also tell you, is there a pattern? Is everyone on my tier 2 annual plan downgrading or canceling after a period of time? Or similarly, do people often upgrade from tier 1 to other plans? So this data is really important for making informed business decisions, and Invoiced makes all of it really easy to access. Another report that is important to watch is this average sale price. So in my test account, my average sale price has, the trend is kind of a downward trend. So even though my MRR is increasing, my average sale price is going down. So that means, we saw in the other report, my total number of customers is going up. I have more customers, but they're buying the lower tier plans. Just good data to have, depending on your industry or your priorities. You might want to see this chart look different. It might be better to see this trending upward rather than down. And I'll finally just look at this total subscribers report. And this, shows what we already knew. So even though, my total number of subscribers is going up, my MRR is going up, but that what was the average sale price, that trend is going down. So this makes sense that we would see this chart, the shape of this chart. And this is grouped by month, so I can, drill into exactly what happened over time. I can see my total subscribers has doubled since January 2023. If I group, okay. One last thing I'll show you. We noticed earlier that this blue original frozen banana stand, they're the ones that downgraded. I can also go into the customer history and see everything that has happened over time. So I can really drill into those details if I choose to do that. These reports are kind of higher level metrics, trends over time. But if you really want to drill in, that data is here for you as well in Invoiced. The customer history shows you everything that's happened. It will also show on these events, all of this was done by me as the user in Invoice. But if the customer is canceling from their side, it will say that the customer canceled. So it really gives you everything you need to make informed decisions.